leaders do not show up every day saying, I don't want to care for my people. They just need to figure out how to do it. And so that's what we talk about is how do you simplify it? How do you make it so it's something you can do every day and it's not something on top of your job? It's something you do as part of your job. Right? You don't have to add another thing to your list. It's you need to refocus the time that you're already spending with your team. And so that's usually the two pieces is how do I bring this to my organization and get the leaders to understand it? And how do I get better as a leader myself? And I have a beautiful story from this year with a construction company, right? So they're a really large construction company that we've been working with for a couple of years on strategy and culture. And their head of field operations, and I always describe him, he's a wonderful man, but he comes in the yellow vest because he's been out on the job at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? He comes into the strategy sessions, like taking his hard hat off, like that's kind of who he is. And he's been rough around the edges since the entire time that I've been working with them. And this year in their annual strategic planning, he sat down and we kicked off the whole day on his expectations. And when he shared them, he said, if we do nothing else in the next 2 days of our strategic planning, we need to solve for the mental health of our guys in the field. 2 years ago, he would have never said something like that. He is now a conscious leader that understands that to get the business results he wants, he has to care for his people, right? They have to be able to perform at their optimal best. And so that's exactly what we're talking about is it takes time, but it's connecting those dots for leaders to the point where they're like, this matters more than what our strategy is, that we achieve this thing and we take care of our people and letting our people know that we care about them at that level. That's how we bridge the gap.